weekly wrap up. Now, as we wait for more people to join the live stream, in case you missed it, a few videos I posted last week are linked in the description box. I did an update video for Islands of Adventure. I did a Studios Buy This or Maybe That video. And we did a road trip video. It's also posted, but on the road trip channel.
Yes.
So there are links to those videos in the description box. Also, tomorrow, I'm going to post a things to do at Universal video.
Yeah, should be pretty cool.
So be sure to check out the description box before you leave.
Hello, Patrick and Not Bill Nye and Kay and Nightwing and Michael and Trey. Hello.
Yeah, we have a few people joining.
Speaking of,
so I think we can go ahead and officially start.
Okay. Should we discuss what's on your head?
What you want? Why do we need to discuss my headwear?
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day.
Why do we need to discuss the cowboy hat?
I don't know. It looks cute. It's a thing. It's now a thing for you.
Yes, you can get used to this for the rest of your life, Nikki. Not just this. I'm going to get other ones, different colors and everything.
Exactly.
Every occasion.
Yep.
So what had happened was
I
posted on my Instagram a poll. I had a picture of me in a white, actually it's more like a cream cowboy hat and a black cowboy hat, and I had people vote.
Right.
Well, Mike Dittenberg voted by sending me a black cowboy hat. That was his vote.
Oh, it's great.
Just clicking black hat wasn't good enough for Mike.
So now we all get to enjoy Rick's present.
Cowboy hat. I like it.
You look good in it. I mean, it was funny because like your dad used to wear one, your papa used to wear one. So
I guess it's just a certain age.
You just gotta wear it.
Me and my family switch over to cowboy hats.
I guess so.
I like it.
So cute.
Gonna collect all.
Oh man.
Anyway, now that the cowboy hat discussion's on the way, we can officially start. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Rick and Nikki here.
Hello.
And this is the live weekly wrap up. Let's start with some newsy news. You can read the comments there, Nikki. They're all positive. They all love the cowboy hat.
Oh, well. It's cute. I like it.
The newsy news. Disney World changes Genie Plus service to and the Lightning Lane entry service. So they made changes
yet again.
Starting actually next month, starting July 24th. Disney Genie Plus service will become the Lightning Lane Multi-Pass, while the individual Lightning Lanes now become known as Lightning Lane Single Pass. So the Multi-Pass and the Single Pass. The Lightning Lane Multi-Pass will allow guests to make up to 3 Lightning Lane selections in a theme park before their visit. Guests will also be able to choose available times as they make their selections.
Right.
So they can choose the ride and the time before they get there. Once a selection is used in the park, guests will have to check the My Disney Experience app for availability to make additional selections on the day of their visit. Very similar, don't you think, to what FastPass Plus was? Except this is paid versus free.
Exactly. It's very similar for pass holders. Yeah. Absolutely. But now you're paying for it.
I can't tell the difference between the multi-pass and FastPass Plus, other than now you pay for it.
Yeah. It's just it's difficult and confusing.
Now, the Lightning Lane Single Pass will work as it does currently, where guests can secure a time to a ride of one of the park's attractions, but they will now be able to make their purchases and begin any future planning for their visits. So It was like the day of, right? I'm pretty sure. A race, who has the fastest fingers, which is still happening with virtual queues.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, go get additional details on how to purchase and select and use the Lightning Lane passes by visiting, and there's a whole big old website here. It's disneyworld.disney.go.com/lightning-lane-passes.
There you go.
I should have. Did I not? You know what? Did I make a banner of that? I did not. Oh well.
We'll put it in maybe the description box after the fact.
Yeah.
Ooh wee. It's just
comments.
confusing. I'm used to let's just go get in a line. I guess you can still do that for
a majority.
Not for
everything.
Not for everything though. What, like
virtual.
Tron? Can you get in line for Tron?
I think that is still virtual queue.
Yeah, and then Guardians of the Galaxy, you still can't, which kind of stinks, man. So if you're coming and you're not lucky enough to grab it fast enough.
I think it's slowly getting better, but it's just strange how it was fine the way it was. Then it got, I think, really bad, and now we're working our way to get it better.
Yeah, but you're still paying for it.
Yeah,
what used to be for free.
And I still get confused as far as a little bit as far as I can go to this Disney theme park after 2:30 without a reservation. But what's the caveats? Caveats? Oh, not for Magic Kingdom on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there's still those little. I hate caveats.
Yeah.
I like straightforward.
Plus, we're not quite I am, but you're not a pre-planner. So
that's just cowboy life, honey. That's just cowboy life.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, the comments for that. So you chime in, Nikki, if I need to pop up
Okay. With the black cowboy hat, Fire Chief says Rick is actually an outlaw. In some instances, I'm sure he probably is to some people.
I'm what you call an anti-hero.
And Andy Giles, yeehaw.
All right. So
Mike, yes, he says you're a straight shooter. So that's good. That's a good one, Mike. Yeah, that's right.
Later this year, there will be a new way to show your love of Universal Orlando.
Right.
A new specialty license plate is coming to Florida later this year. So Florida has nearly 150 specialty license plates, with each specialty plate costing an additional like $15 to $25, with a portion of those proceeds going to various organizations. For Universal Orlando, a portion of their license plate will go to Give Kids the World, the non-profit organization.
Exactly. So, that's kind of cool. I think that they changed the Give Kids the World like license plate to the Universal Orlando in hopes to increase,
Universal Orlando,
things like that.
Probably not Harry Potter stuff, but like the globe or the arches and stuff like that.
I'm excited to see like what design they come up with. It'd be pretty cool.
I don't think I'm getting one, but we do have a couple specialty plates that we like. You're very fond of the manatee.
I like the floaty potatoes. Yes, I like manatees.
Yeah. And they just recently, maybe a year or two ago, came out with the Jeep plate.
Yes.
So it's a Jeep. And I like the colors because the colors are kind of almost like Miami Dolphin colors.
Yes. Yeah.
The Jeep is at the beach and you have that. So those are kind of if I were to get a specialty plate, I'd get a Jeep one for the Jeep, and you would probably go manatee.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of excited, because when Disney came out with their license plate, we're like, hey, what about Universal? So I'm kind of glad Universal's, coming out with theirs because,
it's about time Universal had their own.
Yeah. I wonder if it's going to be like, it could be the Epic symbol too. It could be 3, the globe, the lighthouse, and maybe Epic, and maybe a volcano. I don't know.
They might have multiple.
Yes. Mike says that they have. Oops, what'd you do?
Sorry,
I can't read when you do that. They have to pre-sell 3,000 before they'll actually produce the plate.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Give Kids the World was only at 100. 107.
Oh wow! Okay.
So we got to go up to 3,000. I think that'll be fine for Universal fans. I think
it's totally doable for Universal fans. Yeah, for sure. Floaty potatoes are not what you're going to call manatees, Nightwing. Yeah. Aren't they cute? They're floaty potatoes. So cute.
Yeah. So Universal announced another Halloween Horror Nights house.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
I'm excited.
Sometimes I mess up and say kingdom, but it's an empire. A bone-chilling new specter has escaped from an ancient artifact, and he'll stop you cold. Frozen Empire.
I get it.
The Ghostbusters must team up to save you and the rest of the world from a second ice age.
Now, if they put it in the right soundstage, I know that one of them has awesome air conditioning. So it would, like where they put the
The
Yeti
Yeti.
in the past. So that they'll like pump that up so that you really feel
It'd be really cold.
the coldness. Yeah. So it's another multi-experience house, probably, I would imagine.
I did announce that house during a live stream.
Yes.
And when they rolled out the new merch.
Yes.
So we had a new t-shirt
Mhm.
and a new baseball cap for that. In fact, you know what I'm going to do?
What?
And remind me, because this link I did not put in yet. I will leave a link to all of the available online Halloween Horror Nights merchandise.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's a link for that. So you can get the new Ghostbuster stuff is on that and everything.
Right.
So I'll leave a link for that, but please remind me.
Okay, well, in general,
Someone.
Everybody kind of liked, from what I could tell, the Ghostbusters imagery, that they had.
Yeah.
From what I could tell, a lot of people did.
No,
did you?
No, I'm just thinking about the last Ghostbusters house. So my mind was wandering.
Oh, okay.
My mind wanders.
It does. Anyway,
you know what I did today? I can tell you this.
No.
So I went to Target. You asked for some stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I picked up just two things you needed. I had them in my basket, my little red basket, and I started thinking about the live stream here.
Okay.
What we're going to talk about and how it was going to go and everything. And I walked out of Target just carrying my basket. And then I got
you are an outlaw.
I got a few steps into the parking lot, and it felt weird holding the basket outside. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to pay for this. So went back inside and paid for it.
No. You really are an outlaw. Wow, this hat.
My mind can wander.
Your cowboy hat.
So
oh my gosh, you're gonna end up in Target jail.
So you were talking about the current Ghostbusters. My mind was wandering over to the past Ghostbusters.
But what did that have to do with Target?
Well, I'm just explaining how my mind wanders.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just another example of how my mind will wander.
Good Lord.
But anyway, so you were saying about the current Ghostbusters, but I'm thinking about the old one. I like that house they had before. That's what I was thinking. But we'll see how.
That's what you just did. Well, thank God you noticed and you went back in.
I care about the live stream. I care about the wrap up here. Okay. I was in deep thought.
Okay. All right. So continue on.
So I like the first Ghostbusters house we had a few years ago. Did you?
Yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah, with a giant Stay Puft Marshmallow dude.
Yeah.
And then Slimer that comes out of the dark and stuff, and he's glowy.
I'm just curious if I'm going to like this one with it being the new franchise.
Well, like I said in the live stream, I kind of like this new iteration.
I do.
I mean, it's a fun take on it. So I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I like the new stuff too. I've said this before. The best Ghostbusters was the very first one. And I've always been disappointed with the sequels.
Right.
But when they started this new, I guess, what do you call it? A restart, a reboot. They've been better. And I think I really like this last one. Might be my second favorite.
Yeah.
Maybe the house will be good.
I like the actors in it, like Bertha from Gilded Age, and then Paul Rudd, and then you've got, Stranger Things kid, and so
yeah. I just don't think I'm going to like it better than that one they had a couple years ago.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
We'll see. But speaking of Halloween Horror Nights, what you need to have for the lives, because I will live stream a lot of Halloween Horror Nights. I'm going to live stream premium night. And a lot of nights after that. So what you need to have is some Little Boo pumpkin spice coffee from Mummy Coffee. A link to Mummy Coffee in the description box. But we have Little Boo pumpkin spice. Got to have that during the live streams. We have Haunted House Blend.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a few other coffee flavors or blends you might be interested in at themummycoffeecompany.com. It's the coffee you've been waiting for.
Wrap yourself up.
Wrap yourself up in flavor of Mummy Coffee. Pretty good taglines there.
Yeah.
Earl's Holiday Blend. The Magi Donut Shop. Godfather Italian Roast.
I see what you did there.
Single Riders Blend. The Nile Decaf. And if you're not a coffee drinker, we do have 6 teas.
Yes, I am very excited about the teas.
For free shipping, use the discount code SHIP.
With a P.
Anyway, I digress. Just thinking of Halloween Horror Nights. I just feel like you got to have your little boo pumpkin spice coffee during the live streams.
Exactly. And SMS Home Decor, Sarah Shute and Matt Stone are also helping me work out. They've got the candles. We're going on candle scents. We have toasted marshmallow for the Ghostbusters, of course. So they're working on some cool stuff for this fall. We're going to try to do another 4D experience with like once they start releasing menu items for HHN, we'll try and do some more copycat things so it becomes a whole, event again, like last year. And then you do it multiple times. So we do it opening night or we do it premiere night, but then you can continue
almost
on
every
the rest.
weekend after.
Exactly.
Every weekend after,
so
pretty much.
We like to make it more of a thing than just watching. We want you guys to kind of participate.
The sights, the sounds, the smells, the tastes with that little boo pumpkin spice.
That's right.
Or the haunted house blend.
Drink. So exactly.
Use some of the recipes and make yourself some of the at home copycat recipes.
Yeah, it's always
the sights, the sounds, the smells, the tastes of HHN.
I like it. It's a thing. It's a thing for us. So we're gonna keep going with it. But yeah.
Now there's been some internet chatter.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a dangerous thing to go down X, the internet. But there's been some chatter about Six Flags challenging Universal as a premier Halloween event. You know why?
I know why.
They got a couple cool IPs,
including
Stranger Things.
Yes, they did.
So there's been some chatter. Oh, how come Universal got outbid by these other IPs? But you know what else would happen if Universal did get Stranger Things?
People would not be happy.
They'd be complaining. Oh, Stranger Things again.
Again.
Now you get complaints. Oh, I can't believe they got outbid for Stranger Things.
I know. You can't win in the game of internet.
you cannot. You're right.
Yeah.
You can win the game of life, but not the game of internet. So true, Nikki. Anyway, I mean, it does sound good, some of the Six Flags stuff. But you know what? If I outbid Universal for Stranger Things, the house I would create wouldn't be so good. So we'll see if Six Flags can match the creative.
Well, the thing is didn't they catch up last year with Stranger Things? So they still have another season. So if they took a year off, and they said, okay, go ahead, Six Flags, take Stranger Things. We're going to come back and, in the final season, after the final season gets released and come up with a new house, I could see that happening. So
we love the Stranger Things haunted houses.
We do.
When it's over, they should do like a compilation house. Where like season 1 is a room.
Well, like kind of how they did with The Walking Dead, where it was like, that was like their, an homage to the entire, thing. So I kind of like that idea. That'd be cool.
Thank you.
Get Millie Bobby Brown to come back out again.
Yeah.
She was here a few weeks back.
She was.
Yeah.
With that Bon Jovi. Are they married? Yeah, they're married.
Yeah, they're married.
That Bon Jovi kid.
Yeah.
I don't even know his name. I probably would not recognize them if they were just walking down
I would recognize
Hollywood
her.
Boulevard. If she's wearing a ball cap and just, a hoodie or something, I probably wouldn't.
That's true. I'm kind of like in my own zone. I don't even like pay attention. So it's probably the same thing for me.
Now, about Jimmy Buffett's plane at CityWalk.
Yes.
Which I mentioned this in my last update video, which is linked. I gave Margaritaville a hard time for removing the plane. But since that video came out and other media came out about the plane moving,
right?
Margaritaville did issue a statement. I guess they were getting some flack.
Mm-hmm.
So as of now, that plane, what is it? The Hemisphere Dancer has been completely removed. It's gone.
Yeah.
And the construction walls are down over by that bar and everything. But Margaritaville says it is being refurbished and will be back in about a year's time. So I'm no longer mad at the new management or whoever's running Margaritaville now and Jimmy Buffett's enterprises now that he's passed. I'm not mad about that anymore.
Yeah.
However, I'm still mad about that whole fins up thing they took away from the Miami Dolphins organization.
Yeah, you might just have to let that go, babe.
I'm not going to let it go. I still say,
but you can still say it. So what does it matter? It's okay. You can still say it.
Universal Orlando announces the 2024 Passholder Appreciation Days and UOAP Nights.
Yeah.
Let me know if there's any comments you want me to put up there, Nikki.
Okay.
So Passholder Appreciation Days presented by Coca-Cola. Well, they're presenting it, so I want to give them their proper respect and due.
Okay.
Will be August 15th through September 30th. That is the Passholder Appreciation Days. Presented by Coca-Cola.
Oh my god. All right, keep going.
There will also be a private event for
Yes.
pass holders.
Mhm.
2 nights. Passholder Nights will
Ooh,
be
2
on
nights.
2 nights.
That's
Nikki.
new this year, right?
August 16th and August 17th.
What days of the week are that? I don't have my phone.
Anyway, so they go 2 nights.
Nice. Those have been fun, like the UOAP nights.
Mhm.
The few that we've gone to, we've really had a great time with them. So
It says for
yeah.
pass holders, so I don't know if it's going to count for seasonal or not. Did it? Has it in the past? We've always been annual pass holders,
I mean, if you're a pass holder,
Not
then it doesn't
seasonal.
matter what level, right?
I guess.
And then you have to like sign up to like it's a limited capacity, so it's a little stressful, trying to have to like beat everybody else to the punch to try to get in,
There will
and-
be more information about UOP nights in the near future,
Yeah.
but guests can make reservations for themselves and 8 other pass holders,
right.
but still with pass holders.
Right. In the past, hasn't it been through like Eventbrite and stuff like that? You had to-
Yeah.
And then you got to like search, the Facebook group to see when it's going to get released, and then then it's a free for all trying to get in, and it's a little stressful.
It can be.
But I'm glad there's 2 nights now, because one night, didn't quite feel like there was enough room
Mhm.
for enough people, and so now hopefully everybody can get in.
Look, people want me and my cowboy hat on the thumbnail.
All right. Well, you can change the thumbnail after we get done.
Let's
We'll
just
take
pause for a picture now. Well, screen grab that, Nikki.
Okay.
Oh boy.
We-
So here's a few more little tidbits for you.
Yeah, this was pretty cool. This information came out.
What's his name? Elfman? Danny Elfman?
Yeah.
I think I misspelled that there.
Okay.
Danny Elfman will be composing the score for Epic's Dark Universe.
Thought that was pretty cool.
He's done stuff like what? Batman, Spider-Man, Edward Scissorhands,
Beetlejuice.
Nightmare Before Christmas, Beetlejuice.
Yeah, so he's got some great
He's done stuff like that.
kind of under his belt.
What's the word I want to use? Maybe I don't use any word.
The spooky
He's
creepy side. He's got that kind of thing.
He's got that thing. You saw the name of the movies.
Yeah.
He got it.
He's got that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Scissorhands, Beetlejuice,
Yeah.
Nightmare Before
Spooky,
Christmas.
dark,
He's got that thing going.
Yeah, that's exciting.
And Scarlett Johansson has been cast for the next Jurassic World movie.
It was just random.
It's a tidbit.
It was.
I
It
said
was
tidbits.
You did. I mean, we forgot what the whole section was. At least I did.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, Scarlett Johansson in the next Jurassic World movie. That's pretty cool.
That's Universal related.
Yeah,
It's a tidbit, honey.
I like her.
The whole Jurassic 4 is supposed to be like a whole new cast and everything. So it's not going to be like, those other guys.
Yeah.
Recently.
Okay. Interesting to see what they do with it.
Scarlett Johansson.
I mean, how many different ones have we had now? What's up?
Let's comment here, right, Jim?
If y'all don't close out the video with the y'all come back now, you hear? Then we don't know what we're doing. That's funny.
Get used to it.
Great.
I'm not gonna. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I wear it in the theme park or not. Can't get these in a locker.
No, you can't. You have to buy a big old locker for that big old hat of yours.
The Orlando Informer meetup is in August. The next one, first time they've done one in August, I believe, right?
Yes, yeah. They did so well in the summer one that they added another one, didn't they?
Yeah, we'll
That
call
was
that
great.
fall.
Not in Florida.
That's just
That's the hottest part of Florida.
This is. We'll see how that goes.
Oh my gosh. I mean, like, I don't know if you I know
That's
you're
not
talking
fall.
about
Yeah, that is summer. For
yeah,
sure.
I'm talking like Orlando Informer. It's like doing it in August. Think of how much you stop making that face. You sweat in HHN when in the first part of like you're just dripping with sweat the whole time. Like the first month or two, and that starts in August, September. So yeah, I mean, like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be hot stuff. Anyway,
yeah, it's gonna be warm. First time in August, so they are doing a little promotion for first time ticket buyers.
Yes.
First time in August, so first time buyers get a little promotion. $20 off if you use my promo code, which is in the description box. Again, sorry, that is only for first time buyers. I'm just trying to, I guess, they're trying to get a new audience.
Yeah.
Come into these things. So, but if you've never been and you thought about going,
this is the time to do it.
There's one in August, and you can save $20. Because I think a lot of people kind of have like their patterns for going for this. Like, some people, they always come for the winter one, or some always come for the summer. So this is kind of different. So it doesn't have a group of people like, oh, August is my time.
That's true. You can capture a new audience that way. That's awesome. I didn't think of it that way. Yeah. No, that's good stuff.
Because maybe a lot of those people who have their habits and their patterns aren't going to come to this because they're waiting for their usual Christmas visit, or their usual summer visit. So probably why he's doing the promotion. So anyway, link to that in the description box. Check out the description box before you leave. Like I said, I have links to the videos I did this past week. The Mummy Coffee, your Etsy's there because you got some stuff to show us, Nikki.
I do. So I've been kind of teasing the whole Bridgerton line. So this is a Bridgerton inspired line. So I made some fun stuff just, because it's not just always about theme parks. It's a little bit pop culture things too. So you want to show them?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just show you a few and then you can just check it out online. I did it based on characters.
Can you tell that's
it's in
focused? Yeah, it is. So there's one of her Bridgerton.
Yep.
I've only seen 5 minutes of Bridgerton in 30-second increments as I'm walking through the family room.
I liked it. This one's the Eloise because of her color scheming again.
I think Rye Jam's a big fan too. Nope, no. There we go. There's the focus.
So then I have a bunch of other little tabs. So there's other ones. There's, this one's called the Penelope, obviously, is Penelope.
I don't know Penelope.
I can't give it away. Shoot.
And there's the focus.
All right. And then I have a bunch of other little tabs too that are
again, there's a link to her Etsy in the description box.
That are unfinished. That way if you wanted to paint them or whatever, or I can just seal them too. So anyway, they have a couple different sayings on them, from the books and from the show and stuff like that.
I'll show one more.
One more? All right.
Ma'am. Cowboy up.
And then hold the tassel to the side so they can see what the writing is.
That's why I asked for one more.
So anyway, fun stuff, fun, silly stuff just to, throw on your bag and show your little flair in different ways.
Yeah.
Your theme park bag or, I even put them, I have a nice bag. We went to the tea. And it wasn't the Bridgerton tea. It was just like a Mother's Day tea. And I had it on there on one of my nice bags and I actually got a compliment from it. So fun.
Suze wants to know what house you're in.
What house am I in?
Harry Potter.
Oh, I'm a Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
No matter how many times I take the test, because they have that little test, I always end up being Gryffindor. I try to skew it. I'm like, how would a Slytherin answer this question? But I swear it's got to know because I never come up with anything but Gryffindor. So.
You need a Frogger Rick.
Oh, I do. So you mean like a tab? A Frogger Rick? Yeah. Vlogger Frogger. So anyway, fun stuff,
Eileen says you're very talented, Nikki.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Yeah, it's up on my Etsy now.
Well, you know what? I can do this. Let's do.
Because I know Rochelle, I think, was asking last night in the live stream when it comes up.
There's there is a link to it in the description box, but there's the actual web address. Also, anything in the Rick's verse can be accessed at ricksflixemporium.com. Your workshop, coffee, books, t-shirts, original artwork is there in the Emporium.
Yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. Even is the guide still up there? The vacation guide for things, to do in the area.
I think so. Some of the road trip stuff is there.
Yeah. Jenny came up with one of like, where to go, like, if you need to get groceries and things like that. So we have a vacation guide too up there as well. That's totally free for digital download.
Mhm. Also linked in the description is a link to my other YouTube channel, Epic Theme Park Views, ETPV. I like to have a balance of live streams and edited videos. I felt like Rick's Flix, I'm doing too many live streams.
Getting heavy in that.
Yeah, leaning in that direction a little too much. So I can scale back some of the live streaming on Rick's Flix and do it on Epic Theme Park Views. So if you have not subscribed to that yet, there's a link to that in the description box as well.
Coolio.
So I think that's all we have for today. Make sure you exit through the description box for more entertainment and things to do this afternoon.
That's right. You're never, bored. We give you plenty of stuff.
There's stuff, plenty of stuff
to keep you entertained.
I'm not sure. Well, I know what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to SeaWorld.
The penguin trick.
For the new coaster.
Yay!
I don't know what I'm doing this afternoon.
What?
I don't know what I'm doing this afternoon or evening.
Oh.
I'm kind of feeling lazy, like I want to stay indoors in air conditioning.
Oh. We could go to Lowe's.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing
more equipment
this afternoon. I do know tomorrow we'll be at Penguin Trek. July 3rd, we will be live streaming the new Mega Movie Parade.
Yes, that's coming this week.
That's
and the
July
4th,
3rd.
And then you got to decide where you're going for the 4th of July.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I will say this, that if he does go to Universal, we'll take separate cars, and then I'll go with you for a few hours or whatever, and then I'll tap out once it's about time for fireworks to go off, so I can get home to Winnie. Yeah. I can't leave her home alone.
I even thought about us doing something like just going to the beach or something, because we were going to go to the beach tomorrow,
right?
But then we have the media thing, we can't go. But everything's so crowded on the actual 4th of July, especially stuff like going to the beach, going to state parks and springs and stuff like that, and go to the fireworks. It's so crowded now.
Well, it's funny because I was on my walk this morning down the West Orange Trail, and I thought, what'd be cool is if we rode our bikes down to downtown Winter Garden and Lake Apopka and saw the fireworks.
Yeah.
And we showed the fireworks, and then we rode our bikes back because the traffic is so bad. We got stuck in that one year. Yeah. And it was horrible, but we could take the bikes, even though it's dark. We have lights. Headlights on the e-bikes. And then we could actually film that fireworks, so that you could see the fireworks from our local town. So that might be kind of fun.
I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But anyway, I think that's it. Say goodbye, Nikki.
Y'all come back now.
I'm trying to think of
that was so fun.
There's a snake in my boot.
Yeah.
I gotta come up with an
adios, y'all.
Phrase. Yeah. That's it for today. We'll see you next time. Bye everybody. Exit through the description box.